My brothers and sisters, what is good, everybody? Steel Sermon in the house on this Sunday evening with another video for you guys. And if you're new to the channel, do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. Links are posted down below. They are in the description box. So just coming on here and giving just an opinion of mine. Just a little bit of a quick take. So following up with yesterday's performance over the Seattle Seahawks where the Steelers won, I'm going to talk about Kenny Pickett in this video. And personally, I was very impressed with what I saw highlight-wise over Kenny Pickett because, like I said, I didn't get to see the game last night, so I can really only go by what I saw from the highlights. But looking at it from what I saw, I think Kenny Pickett can really be, a really good quarterback for Matt Canada's system if Canada, is willing to, use his kind of offense. Because last night I think we saw firsthand the kind of offense that Matt Canada is capable of. Even balanced, spreading the ball around, using your run game, and using your quarterback strengths. So this kind of all goes back to what I was saying about with Matt Canada to begin with, because I do know what kind of offense that Canada has, and Kenny Pickett received some praise from Mike Tomlin in yesterday's press conference, and Tomlin said, and I quote, "A lot of good things to build on in preseason debut moving forward." So these are things that I want to come on here and piggyback off of with Kenny Pickett. So Tomlin in Canada, if you are going to build off of these preseason things by Kenny Pickett, considering what we saw in the second half by him, these are a couple things that I want to say. All right? Use his strengths. Because last night, what I saw from Kenny Pickett, you don't have to force him to be a pocket passer. You don't have to force him to be, a gunslinger downfield, even though he had that, and something that I forgot to mention in my postgame yesterday. That incredible tiptoe touchdown by George Pickens was great because, Pickett threw it from the pocket, so being a little bit of a pocket passer there. So incorporate a little bit of that, but don't have it be his entire play style. George Pickens, by the way, I was really impressed with him. That guy looks like he's going to be a really good player. Now, once again, I can't base it off of, one preseason game and the training camp, but George Pickens really impressed me. I think he's going to be a really good football player for us. But getting back to Kenny Pickett, don't force him to be a pocket passer. Incorporate the RPOs, because I saw, what he was able to do. His maneuverability in the pocket last night was really good. He's a tough guy to bring down. He was able to scramble and get himself out of a sticky situation. And, big shout out to the offensive line last night. I mean, the offensive line did really well last night, but Kenny Pickett was able to make plays out of his own. I feel like he was just being able to be himself. So it kind of alleviates the pressure off of Kenny Pickett a little bit when you have a good offensive line, when you're able to, spread the ball around, and you're able to, have a balanced attack on offense, which is why I was pleased with Anthony McFarland and Jalen Warren last night. But yeah, I feel like just Kenny Pickett was just being himself. So yeah, incorporate more of the scrambles, incorporate more of the bootlegs. Kenny Pickett had a couple really good bootlegs last night. Even when he wasn't throwing on the run on the bootlegs, he was just running period with it, I think Kenny Pickett could be a little bit of a mini Roethlisberger, again, I'm not basing it off of, one preseason game, but the play that I saw him had last night, it kind of reminded me a little bit of Big Ben's early parts of his career, because that's the kind of guy that he was. I'd say the only difference is that Kenny Pickett is a little bit more athletic than Big Ben, but they're two different kind of quarterbacks. So, I think in order to have Kenny Pickett be your starter, if you're going to have him start week one, because it's not off the table completely, don't force him to be a pocket passer. Let him be himself and create plays that benefit his abilities to use his strength. Okay? Kenny Pickett, he doesn't have a cannon for an arm. At least not yet, he doesn't. But I feel like that calling stuff like bootlegs, calling stuff like RPO type of plays, and getting one explosive receiver who can be who can be both a downhill threat and a deep threat, I think that's going to improve a lot of Kenny Pickett's abilities. You know, this guy, I think, has potential to be a really good starter for us, and it all has to come down to Matt Canada because, like we all know, Matt Canada, kind of a West Coast offense kind of guy, RPOs, maneuverability in the pocket, spreading the ball around, and I think Kenny Pickett could be a really good quarterback for Matt Canada's system. And that goes with Mike Tomlin as well. Use the guy's strengths. Give him a little, give him some more playing time. I like that, he played the whole second half yesterday. So, there's that, man. Kenny Pickett really did impress me yesterday, and I really am, anxious to see what we have in this guy moving forward. And I'm not just saying that, based off of one preseason game. I'm saying it because I think last night is just, we saw Kenny Pickett being Kenny Pickett. And the best part about this is that we don't even have to worry about, at least not yet, we don't have to worry about, a new head coach or a new offensive coordinator teaching a new system to a quarterback. Because if you guys know me, okay, I'm an advocate of you don't fire a head coach or you don't fire a coordinator with a rookie quarterback. Because then the quarterback has to learn the system all over again. He has to get acclimated to everything again. So, no, I'm an advocate of not firing a coordinator or head coach as long as a rookie quarterback is here. Okay? I think Matt Canada is a good offensive coordinator for Kenny Pickett. I think he had a really good second half yesterday, 13 of 15, 95 yards. I know a lot of people are complaining about the dinks and dunks and the checkdowns and all that stuff, but I think it's just, a work in progress. Give the guy a break. He's a rookie. He's learning the game. He's learning what he truly is in the NFL. Now, obviously, yes, if Kenny Pickett does have those dinks and dunks and he has those short yardage plays, the 3-yard out patterns by his receivers, and he keeps playing like that when he hits my age. I'm in my mid-20s. If he still plays like that when he's my age and he doesn't like to take chances down the field and he doesn't show confidence with deep home run balls, then we might have a little bit of an issue and a complaint right there. But from what I saw last night, I was very pleased with how the guy played. And I think Matt Canada and Mike Tomlin, you got to be able to use Kenny Pickett's strengths and abilities, which is using his legs, flushing the pocket, extending plays, and RPOs. So get a little creative. Like I said, bootlegs, RPOs, QB sneaks, QB scrambles. Use his strengths, because you guys at the end of the day are responsible for making this guy the best quarterback that he can possibly be. And I think that Matt Canada's system can benefit Kenny Pickett real well. And we'll see moving forward. Do I think Kenny Pickett should start next week against Jacksonville? I think he should. But I think he should see, at the bare minimum, a quarter. So we'll go from there. That's all I got for you guys. Just a quick take of mine. Kenny Pickett did very well last night, and I think the coaching can be a really good benefit, can be really beneficial for him. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. This is Steel Sermon. Check it on out for the day. May God be with you all.